At first, nobody noticed anything different about him. He kept his head down, his words short, his smile faint but present enough to convince others that he was fine. Friends assumed he was just tired, co-workers thought he was simply quiet, and life moved on around him without a second glance. But beneath the surface, he was drowning in battles too tangled to explain. Every morning he carried the weight of fears, exhaustion, and loneliness that pressed heavily against his spirit. He wanted to talk, wanted to let the words out, but every attempt stuck in his throat. Silence felt easier, safer, less humiliating than admitting how much he was breaking. And so, he withdrew further, hiding his struggles behind the mask of being okay. Yet silence has a language of its own. It spoke through his fading laughter, through the way his gaze grew distant, through the long pauses that replaced conversations. It echoed in the spaces he left behind, in the invitations he declined, in the heavy air that lingered when he walked away. By the time people realized, it was too late. They looked back and saw the signs they had missed, the quiet cries that had been there all along. His silence had been screaming, but nobody listened until the sound of his absence grew louder than his presence ever had. He hid his struggles for as long as he could, but in the end, it was his silence that told the story he could never bring himself to speak.